I'm Brian Ryerson, one of the instructors with the Computer Workshop. In today's tutorial, I'm going to go over how styles are used in Adobe InDesign. The reason that we want to use styles when we're in a layout program like Adobe's InDesign is that they allow for ease of consistent formatting. Instead of formatting things as you go, making things bold or italic or changing the font size or some other attribute, we want to consider creating styles that meet or match our brand standard specifications. To begin, I'm going to show you that I have modified my interface to suit my current workflow. That being that I'm going to be developing character and paragraph styles, so I have opened the paragraph and character styles panels along with the character and paragraph panels. To access these panels, we would go to Window in the main menu, and from this drop-down, to access the styles, we would go to the Styles option and engage the character styles. To open the paragraph and character windows, we're going to go to the Type and Tables, where we can engage the character and paragraph panels. Once these panels have been put into place, again, according to your own liking, move the panels around, set them where they need to be to speed your workflow. We're now going to go ahead and start building our first styles. As you can see, I have a text box already built. It has some placeholder text in there, and we're going to begin styling it. So the first thing I want to do here is to select a piece of text, and in this case I'm going to select the entire first paragraph by simply clicking 1, 2, 3, 4 times. Clicking 4 times in a row will select the entire paragraph in InDesign. Now, to make life easier, I'm going to Control+ to zoom in. Now that may move this over, so let me readjust my document position until I can now see this very easily. I'm now going to go ahead and change the font and adjust my paragraph spacing. So to do this, I'm going to use my character panel, and I will change my font from Minion Pro to Palantino Linotype. I will then move over to the paragraph panel and locate the space after the paragraph, and that will be the second column, third from the top option, and I'm going to increase the space after the paragraphs. Now I'm going to go ahead and make mine a full 1/8 of an inch, so 0.125. Actually, I'm going to drop that to 0.0625 because I'm going to also put a space above the paragraph of the same size. So with these two paragraph spacings combined, I'll have a spacing of 1/8 of an inch. Now that I have completed that task, I do not want to have to recreate this. I do not want to select every remaining paragraph and make these modifications. So we are now going to go ahead and create a paragraph style. Locating the new paragraph style button next to the trash can at the bottom of the paragraph styles panel, I'm going to go ahead and click this. But if I just click this, I will get a new paragraph style named Paragraph Style 1 added to this panel. If I want to name it and check any other options within this, I'm going to hold the Alt key as I click the Paragraph Style button, and this will open the new paragraph style window. Now I'm going to change my name from Paragraph Style 1 to Basic Text. This name can be anything that you would like, but I do recommend that you be as descriptive as possible. This paragraph style can be based on pre-existing styles, and I'm not going to worry about that. What I'm really looking at here is the next style. So when I tap the Enter key when I'm using this style and it goes to the next paragraph, do I want to continue using this style or switch to something else? In this case, I want to continue to use the same style. I will also apply this style to my current selection. And down in the lower left corner of this panel, I will be able to decide whether I would like to add this to a CC library. From here, I could click on the drop-down and choose from any of the existing CC libraries that we have created. Or you can even create a new library from scratch for this given client. Now in my case, I am not going to add that to my CC library for the time being, and I'm going to simply tap OK. I have now created my first paragraph style, and it is time to put it into use. Now to do this, I am going to click into my text box and use my Control-A keyboard shortcut to select all of the text that is in this text box. Once I have all of my text selected, I'm then going to go into my paragraph style panel and click the basic text style. All of my text has now been consistently formatted with the least amount of effort. Now, if I wanted to create the next one for my heading, I'm going to select my heading. I'm going to apply my formatting changes. So in this case, I'm going to change my heading font to a different font. I will go ahead and make that font bold. And I will underline the font. Now in this case, to get to my underline controls, I'm going to go to my character panel options and I can apply an underline from right here. This is how I want my headings to appear. So now I will again hold down the Alt key and click on the Create New Style button in the Paragraph Styles panel. And I will name this. So I am going to use a simple name, Heading Level 1, and tap OK. Now you can see in my text here I have a second level heading. So I am going to make a style for this. Once I have applied my formatting, holding the Alt key, I will again click the Create New Style button. And I will name this one Heading Level 2. Scrolling through my document, I can now see that I have another heading, and I will simply apply the appropriate style to it, and I do not have to worry about anything. So if I wanted to create a style for specific words within my body text, I would consider selecting that word. In my case, I'm just going to select the word video by double-clicking. And we're going to build a character style. So far, everything we have created have been paragraph styles, and they would apply to the entire paragraph. Sometimes you're going to need styles that apply to specific words within your paragraph. And for this, we will use character styles. Now here again, I'm going to make some modifications to my font choices. So in this case, I will make this bold. I will also consider increasing the tracking, and that is the VA on top of the little double-headed arrow. I'm going to just open up the space between the letters there, just to give them a little bit of elbow room, and then maybe even consider changing this to a brand-specific color. Now that I have made some formatting changes to this word, I want to keep this so that I don't have to remember these formatting attributes. So we will go to the Character Styles panel, holding down the Alt key and click the New Style button. We will go ahead and I'm just going to name this Comp Name, and I am not going to include this in my CC library. I'm going to just tap OK. Now if I were to double click another instance of the word video and I wanted to make this have consistent formatting, I will go ahead and tap the comp name, and you can see that that has now been formatted to match. And that completes today's tutorial on how to create styles in Adobe InDesign. If you enjoyed this video and found it useful, please go ahead and subscribe to our channel. We do try and put out new videos as regularly as we can. You can also follow the Computer Workshop on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, and you can always find us on our website, www.tcworkshop.com, and see what classes we are offering. Until next time, take care for now.